Good morning, everyone. I'm Eric Cuesta, and I'm right here at the Salvador Park, which is reopening as we start today, this morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. We have somebody very special to speak to that will guide us on the process of the reopening of the city recreational areas. This is very important to understand, and please stay tuned because we need to understand all of the rules and regulations and guidelines that need to be followed. To speak about that, we have Fred Coseiro, who is the Director of Parks and Recreations of the City of Coral Gables. Fred, welcome, and please guide us through this process of the reopening of our facilities.
Well, today is the beginning of what we call the new normal, and it is phase one, and we're in conjunction with the county's phase one. We're doing things a little different, but what we're trying to do is we're doing things for the safety of our residents. Today, Wednesday, April 29th, the Salvador Tennis Center, the Biltmore Tennis Center, and our Granada Golf Course and Biltmore Golf Course are now open for golf. Very important to note, and those situations are open for our members and our residents. No walk-ins allowed. You have to reserve on the phone. No payment in money. We're looking at credit card payment only. And you must have your mask on at all times, with the exception of, we understand with strenuous exercise like playing tennis, your mask has to come off. But when you're off the court or when you're on the golf course, please have your mask on. A lot of rules that we're going to have as we move forward. On Friday, we are opening our parks that are greater than 1 acre in size. And a lot of the rules apply to both areas. In terms of water fountains will not be open. So please bring your own water, whether you're playing tennis, going to the park, playing golf. You're going to need to do that because we're not going to be able to provide water fountains. Bathrooms are going to be limited. They're going to be limited to the users of that particular facility or that particular center. And it's going to be one at a time, and we're going to look at having our monitors clean it as we go. Playgrounds and parks, they will not be open. Picnic shelters and picnic areas, they will not be open. Our main focus right now, in accordance with the county order, is active use, exercise, getting people out, walking around, being active. We don't want congregations of large groups. We're not going to allow groups larger than 10. And we don't want the activities, organized games, competitive tournaments, that kind of thing. This is for people to get out, get active, get a little bit of exercise, be out in nature, and actually moving. That's what we want people to do.
Perfect. And there's important things to remember. The parks will be the actual tennis courts, golf courts, and racquetball courts, as well as parks. All will be open 1 acre and above on Friday. Starting today on Wednesday, this was open. The tennis courts were open, the racquetballs were open, and the golf courts were open. Right. Am I correct? Now, what's important also is the elderly community. We need to understand that they do need some time of their own within this area.
So we need to talk about times overall. We are going to be open, all of our facilities will be open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Sunday. Now what we have to also have is we want to do something for our seniors 65 and over. So we're doing a senior exclusivity hour at Granada Golf Course, at Salvador Tennis Center, and at Phillips Park from 7 to 8 a.m. Seniors 65 and over can come and use those facilities. So we want to try to allow that for everyone. But it's 8 to 6 normally, Monday through Sunday, and we want to try to keep it in a measured response as we go.
What kind of transactions are going to be happening here? Can people come in and buy, get their memberships done and all of that done here at the parks and at the courts, or do they have to do it online?
They do have to do it online. We're not opening the pro shop for merchandise, for racket repairs. We're not renting out golf clubs. All we're doing is we're taking the transaction for the actual use of the course, the tennis center at that time. So drinks, snacks, all that, we're refraining from that at this moment. And the type of payment that we're accepting is we're accepting credit cards. We're not doing cash right now.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Fred. And with all that information, it's important to understand that all health guidelines must be followed. Once again, you must wear your mask and face covering. You must keep at least 6 feet apart from each other. And what's important is no more than 10 people gathering once the parks are open on May 1st. Thanks so much, Fred, for being here with us. I'm Eric Cuesta for Coral Gables Television. Stay tuned to our programming and to all of our social media right here in Coral Gables.